This slide shows a process for using the advanced SFU between several users, and is the only method to correctly have multiple users using the advanced SFU at base level. There are technically two separate groups of users for the SFU. The main user should be by default the storekeeper, and he will have access to most of the buttons on the Excel toolbar of the SFU, hence access to all features. He accesses the main SFU by logging in using the ACF123 password as credential. All other users are secondary users. They do not get any credentials for login and can click on the OK or Console button when prompted to enter the password. They are meant to use the SFU to create store release orders only and check their reports. A shared folder on the network is then required to automate the sharing of the SFU main database. A file has been created that acts as an intermediary between the main users and the secondary users on the network. Each time the main user closes his SFU version, the SFU datasheet will automatically be exported to the SFU DB file on the network. Each time the secondary user opens his SFU, code will check whether the last import is older than the current version of the SFU DB file on the network, and then import automatically in the SFU sheet. Hence, everyone uses the same SFU data. The database could also be shared manually via email, USB, or any other media using the export and import button provided in the SFU toolbar. A Word document was also prepared, added to the SFU folder, and shows how to configure a folder called My Shared Folder on the network. We will now demonstrate how exporting works, logging in the main SFU. We first go to the datasheet, then configure the network shared folder by entering the link to the folder in cell C3. In our case, we type /Alain PC / my shared folder /. The link must be in the same format with the correct backlashes as the default provided. Once entered correctly, we can click on the export SFU, or by simply clicking on the close button, which will also automatically export. Let's save. We can then go into my shared folder, make some changes to the DB, for example here, and close this one. This is now the newer version. Go to the SFU, reopen, and log in as a secondary user by clicking OK. It will now prompt us to import the newer SFU DB versions, which we will do now, and this will import automatically this new version. To watch how stock release orders are exchanged between multiple users, please check our next video, Multi-User Part 2. Thank you.